with the rebounds and the assists, along with the excellent shooting. So that's why he's on fire. Now just think about this. In Game 1, he scored 35. In Game 2, 39. In Game 3, 35. And today, he's got 34. So he's been on top of it, along with the rebounding and the assists. And then how about he's been on DeRozan now for over a quarter.
You know, I ponder the question, and the question begs, with all due respect to Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, who've had a great year this year, LeBron James' excellence has almost become so common that there might be a tendency at times to overlook what he does.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Okay, but you know, the fact is that if they would have won going away in the division, I think they might be have looked at differently across the world, not just across the United States. Because we always seem to forget 215 countries are getting this game today live.
So whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's late or early. Hope you're enjoying this one.
I want to tell you, LeBron James is going to have to soak himself tonight in the jacuzzi or a steam bath, because Tucker has been wearing his body out. But
it's been a wrestling match.
You know, and you're going to say, I'm talking all night about what a great job. He's only got 34. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Powell. Raptors in a hurry. Joseph with a finger roll gets it.
Good.
Lead is down to 7.
All right, come on now. Now you got time. Big thing. This is a big stop right here.
Tucker meeting LeBron at the three-point line.
Well, what they're trying to do is get Kyle Korver off of the screen, and now they pass that up and play two-man.
7 on the clock. James getting downhill. Partially blocked, but a foul called as James crashes to the court.
See, they got what they wanted. They wanted Tucker to go over the top of the screen. Once he goes over the top of the screen, if you're not going to step up, see, Ibaka says, no, I'm going to block the shot and take the angle. Unfortunately, you get the body.
And the good news for the Cavaliers is that they've been shooting free throws exceptionally well here this afternoon. LeBron personally 7 for 7 from the free throw line. He's been taking advantage of his time with Kyle Korver. Getting a little tutorial from him from time to time. One of the best free throw shooters all time in the NBA, and that was LeBron's first miss of the game.
Yeah, well, during the year, look, this is a team that shoots it like at 75%. But Friday night, they were 24 for 28. I mean, games 3 and 4 on the road, they've shot it extremely well.
1 minute to go. Can the Raptors remain alive? Powell. Rebounded by Thompson.
Got a good look. Had a good screen on the right side of the lane.
And for the Toronto Raptors right now, it could be a question of what could have been had Kyle Lowry not sprained his ankle in the third quarter of Game 2. Remember, this Raptors team took Cleveland to 6 games last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. They tailored their roster in part to try and battle Cleveland in the Eastern Conference again. Tucker from the corner, one of those acquisitions, and they're still alive.
See, it's only right that Tucker got a shot at 3-ball and he made it, rewarding him for the fact of what a difficult day he's had physically, matched up with LeBron James all of these minutes.
Yeah, wrestling with one of the best players in the world for the last 47 minutes.
See, tonight they've made the extra passes. And you like to see that. That's what basketball is all about. No matter how good the defenses are, once you get a trap, you have the advantage. Just beat the rotations with good passing.
Well, P.J. Tucker was a player who was acquired, as I mentioned, right before the trade deadline. Flew overnight on a red-eye. So eager to join his teammates. Played that very same night right here as the Raptors took on the Boston Celtics. And his effort certainly couldn't be questioned tonight, and he got the start and responded as much as you figure he could at both ends.
Well, anytime that you say that we're throwing you in the lineup here, and we're going to have you play LeBron James, and you have the amount of rebounds that he has had tonight, come on now. Never mind trying to play LeBron off the dribble and then catch him in transition. He's had a terrific game. I feel badly for Lowry, no doubt about it.
Pending free agent.
Well, a lot of people forget now, you know, not only an all-star player, but he played on the Olympic team and he's getting Olympic gold here in 2016. So he's a very valuable piece that has not been available in games 3 and 4.
Raptors need a quick steal here. They don't get it. Irving inside. James kicks it out.
That's smart.
And they're burning clock wisely. Right. They get it to Korver, a fantastic free throw shooter who draws the foul. Kyle Korver shooting 91% from the line during the regular season this year.
See, you always try to tell your team, you're up right now, you're on the road, and in this situation, you're trying to run the clock. Please don't hold the ball, because they'll foul, the clock stops, put pressure on you now to go to the foul line and make two. And you could just see here right now, they moved that basketball from the right side to the left side to the baseline, back outside again, across again to the left side. That clock continued to run. And that's hard for a lot of young guys. No, I'll take the pressure of getting fouled and go to the foul shot. All right? Well, let's see you make the two. This is just...
Kyle Korver made the first. He has 17 points in the game, now 18. And one of those key acquisitions by David Griffin, the general manager of the Cavaliers. They sport the highest payroll in the NBA, but, well, it's paying off in spades as they will put the Raptors to rest. Well, and move on by virtue of a 4-0 sweep. LeBron James with his 11th career playoff sweep and an emphatic slam of the ball to the court. LeBron James finishing with 35 points, 9 boards, and 6 assists.
Well, Jonesy, the people appreciated the effort that they got to witness today. That was a great ovation. People standing. They appreciate all of the problems that they had to overcome from injuries all year long. And I think this is nice to see. You always love it when the people appreciate everything that you're doing.
Yeah, the fans here at Air Canada Center, beginning a Raptors chant. Most of them sticking around to applaud their home team crew. And now the questions that face the Raptors emerge. Free agency, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka amongst them. As we take a look at the final numbers for LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, who really came alive in the fourth quarter. Irving found his offensive rhythm and finished up with 27 points to go along with 9 assists, had those 11 consecutive points at one stretch, which really gave Cleveland the ultimate advantage. Look at a couple of the best in the game right there, LeBron James and DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan season over. And you'll be betting that he'll work on Kyle Lowry to return next year. Let's go courtside to Lisa with LeBron.
Thank you, Mark. LeBron, they did not go quietly. How were you able to hold them off?
Came with a lot of pride. First of all, as a country with a lot of pride, and then the guys that's on the floor are battle-tested. So we knew they weren't going to lay down. We just had to come out, had to execute as close to 48 minutes as possible on both ends, and we was able to do that, Lisa.
Now, they went up one in the fourth quarter, and then Kyrie went on a run of his own, even though he hadn't been shooting all that well up to that point. What impressed you most about what he did?
Well, he was also battle-tested. He got the championship DNA, and no matter what's going on in the first 3 quarters or whatever the case may be, he's able to hit that switch and get us some good buckets. Hit a 3 to put us up 2, got to the free throw line, and then hit a couple other buckets, so that was key to our team.
Another guy who's been around a long time, Kyle Korver. Big second quarter.